Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
And we know why you're here with us, because you like to pass a good time. That's right. We are getting our Rockin' It Right show going. We've got some great people that we want to introduce you to. A lot of fun, and I think Louisiana is just starting to get our joie de vivre back, just a little bit.
What are we getting back? Some joie.
Joie de vivre.
My French is so bad. And that was one class I did not do very good in. Je ne sais pas. That's all I came out of there knowing. I don't know.
And maybe some naughty words. She might even know some naughty words.
I do not.
But we are excited about bringing you some wonderful business owners, some things that are going on, not only just things that are entertaining, but things that are informative. And tonight we have a few people that might even be bringing you something that you've been looking for a long time, but didn't know where you were going to find it, whether that's a good time, or maybe that's a collectible or an antique, or maybe a historic home.
Or maybe some fun. You didn't know where you was going to get your fun, but we got it for you.
That's right. That's the joie de vivre, the joy of living.
That's
it's a
right.
joy just to be here.
Absolutely. With you each and every week, and all of y'all that are watching. So we're so excited to have our featured business, Mr. Chris Nelson, with Roosters Men's Grooming Center. Our featured business for our sponsor, Partners One. And we're going to talk about that, but we've got a great show for you. The fun is going to be at Point Marie, and boy, do they have a lot of fun coming up this month.
Yeah, I think they might be a tailgate, maybe a concert or two.
Maybe some wine.
Maybe
I'm all
wine.
about that, Betsy.
That's right. So I hope we've got our seats reserved because, well, who's sitting? But, you know.
Right. And we're so excited, too. Our sponsor, Mary Road Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, we're going to be talking about a program called Helping Hands that they are bringing to life to help cancer patients. And we're going to tell you how you can get involved in that and about this great, unique program. They're always doing such great things.
That's right. We are going to have such a good time today. And we're going to also have a little bit later in the show, Tony Acord with Southern Airs Auction. If you've ever been through downtown Zachary and through the historic district, it's up for sale. Like, not kidding, really, no joke. It's not April Fool's. Many of the historic homes downtown in Zachary are up for auction, as well as the contents. And we're going to be telling you a little bit about that, too.
Wow. So let's jump right in here. Mr. Chris Nelson, thank you for joining us.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So I was very intrigued, about your story and how you decided to start the Roosters Men's Grooming Center. I pass that every day on the way home there in the Prairieville location, but you have other locations as well.
Right.
But let's start with the backstory of how you got started in that.
So I sold a construction company and took a little time off and wanted to diversify my portfolio. So I hired a franchise consultant, spent about a year with him, and narrowed my choices down to a couple. Did a site tour at Regis, and it brought back fond memories of me being with my grandfather, going to downtown Baton Rouge to the barber shop with the old vats and hot water and the towels. And I got to surveying some friends of mine, and I said, what would you think about a men's barber shop, kind of going back in time with a modern day type feel? And all the friends of mine said, we're so tired of going to a woman's salon and whatnot. So I gave it a shot, and it's worked out wonderfully.
That's cool. So those men did not want to participate in all the gossip that goes on at the women's hair salons?
Unfortunately not.
Well, I have to say that sometimes in our culture, this is just my personal opinion, we tend to feminize men. we tend to want to groom them and go spa, and it's great to go to the spa, but this is a way for guys to feel like a guy and go and just enjoy time at the barbershop talking about what men want to talk about, and women aren't around necessarily, or maybe they're working there, but it's a chance for men to just have that wonderful experience and not feel like they have to
They want to get in and out real quick.
maybe have to stay longer than they want to or whatever. They can come in, get the services, and
Right.
two, doesn't it look nice when a man leaves a barber shop? I mean, he just looks so good.
Yeah, some people have the misconception that a lot of guys want to talk, and they really don't. So when they come in, and if you can imagine, laid back in a very nice barber chair, and they've got a hot towel on their face and their eyes, and they're getting a straight razor shave. It's extremely relaxing. You don't want a lot of
That
hoopla.
seems to be scary to me.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to really talk a whole lot. They just want to kind of relax and veg out, just like you ladies do whenever you go to a spa and you get a pedicure or whatever. It's a men's spa. It's a barbershop, so.
So when you sold your construction company, did you kind of miss being around the guys, and that was part of it too, just with the men's barbershop thing? Did that play into it at all?
No, not really. Actually, from a business perspective, one of the reasons why is because I started another construction company, and it would help me financially get to black a lot faster going in and building the shops out, and I could make them what I wanted to make them. So if you've ever been in my store, or if you come, you're going to notice that it's very nice. It's hardwood floors and stainless walls. It's very, very upscale.
That sounds like a
Well,
nice
let's talk
place
about
to
those
go.
locations in case
Yes.
somebody's listening and they go, "Where's that at?
Sounds
Where can I
good.
go?"
Where is it?
Yeah, I want to check that out.
So our first store we opened is in the Highland Marketplace Shopping Center in front of Alexander's Market. So we're actually at
That's the one I passed going
That's
home.
right past that exit at Highland and I-10, right?
yeah.
Right there.
Well, yep, and it's right across from the water park.
Absolutely. So I think everybody can
knows where
figure
that
out where
is.
that is. Yes.
Yeah, corner of Old Perkins and Highland. Second store is Town Center, so across the city here.
Two great locations.
Yeah, we're right by Whole Foods. The way I tell people to get there is it's right next door to the ice cream shop, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know exactly where that's at." So we're right next to the ice cream shop in the strip center there by AT&T and Whole Foods.
That's great. And I didn't realize until we were talking, and you mentioned this earlier, that it's a franchise. So
Right.
there's lots of these around the country.
Yep, there's 80 stores across the country, all over the United States, various different locations.
So what territory do you have if you were to expand to other locations?
So I have all of Louisiana.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of room for expansion.
Right. We're looking at Lafayette and Covington and Mandeville and Madisonville and various different areas where it would support it.
Very cool. Now, you have been a Partners One member, and so we do want to
We are
talk about
Partners One
that.
members, too.
We're Partners One members too, and a lot of people don't know exactly how that works. We've talked about how it's a barter system. How have you utilized that as a business owner and a member of Partners One?
So I've been a member for 3 years, and I can tell you from my perspective how it works. Essentially, you're partnering with Partners One, and Partners One is going to bring you a clientele or a certain percentage of clientele that you didn't have before. So this is new business. It's not existing business. So thinking of that, you're getting a percentage of business that you otherwise wouldn't have had. You're using barter money throughout the city to get whatever it may be off of those people. So just imagine 10% new business. So I'm spending 10% of that barter money on things that I typically was taking out of my pocket. So I'm saving 10% of cash flow, gaining new customers, and essentially getting a service or an item for free. So these glasses were bought with Partners One. I've bought tires with, car tires with Partners One, restaurants, flowers for my grandmother, various different things that I've purchased. And it has increased my business, and it continues to increase my business the longer that, we're open
Which is a good thing right now, because we initially talked early on in the COVID thing about what was going on, and a lot of the businesses where you're located are not there anymore. And I'm assuming being able to barter has helped, but you're still not up to where you were pre-COVID, right?
Right. We're down 30% at Town Center and 36% over at Highland Marketplace. Unfortunately, my neighbors all didn't make it through COVID. I'm the last one standing there, fortunately, but we're down a considerable amount.
But when you have great customer service and you make people feel good, smell good, look good, they're going to come back.
Right. That's right.
They're going to come back.
Well,
and I think that it's a great opportunity for people to also learn about a business through partners that might not traditionally answer other types of marketing or networking.
Right.
Absolutely. And it sounds like, if you know a guy who might like to check it out, and that might be a good thing for you to set that up for him as a pleasant surprise.
Absolutely. I was telling you earlier, part of what I've utilized partners for is I'm bonusing my employees, giving them $100 gift cards for milestones and achievements and things like that. So you can utilize it for a lot of different things.
That's a great idea, employee incentives. And I'm thinking gift cards for men that I know. And you've got a whole family full of men that might enjoy it. I think they will enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, rather than, your husband trying to do the back of his neck,
Absolutely.
going, is it straight, honey? I've had that before, so.
Men need to be treated special, and I'm glad that you've opened this business, and we're going to have to come check it out.
Absolutely. Yes. We're in the season for weddings, I hope, anyway. So we have some groomsmen packages, so the men can come in just like the ladies and get pampered and look good for the wedding day.
Great.
Well, Chris Nelson, thank you so much.
Thank y'all for having me. I
Rooster's
appreciate it.
Men's Grooming. We are really excited that we're going to be able to share your story.
Thank you.
And we hope it brings you some business too.
Right.
Absolutely.
And we will have those links so you can check it out on our Facebook page at Rocket Right Radio. And we're going to be up next talking about all the fun happening at Point Marie.
All righty.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore our state. Fill her up, then try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways. Louisiana's a trip. Take one today.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaStaycation.com. Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. I've had my fair share of experiences with disasters, and I know Louisiana's helping one another is as much a part of our culture as gumbo and Mardi Gras. When it comes to disasters, you can help your community most by getting trained as a volunteer to help with the disaster recovery. For more information about this, visit the websites below and be prepared.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Clarence Bud Show. Yeah, I'm back on the air. That's right, 10 a.m. until 12 noon, Monday and Wednesday, and we replay it Monday and Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. to midnight. Check us out online. You can watch it live at PelicanSportsTV.com, or better yet, why don't you just download the Pelican Broadcasting app? That way you can take it with you anywhere you go. That's right, the Clarence Bud Show. Tell you what. Oh, wait, gotta run. Gotta go. Bye.
500, but a good 4, but a good 300, a good 200, a good 2. I got 100 and a half, 100 and a half, 175, but a good 200, a good 200. I'm Tony Acord with Southern Airs Auction Company, inviting you to attend our historic auction in downtown Zachary, October 3rd and 4th. We're liquidating the contents of the Zachary Downtown Historic District, biggest auction I've ever seen. Visit our website, southernairs.com, or our Facebook page at Southern Airs Auction.
Rocket Right Show. I'm Dr. Kay Solar in the house with Hurricane Betsy Barnes.
Yep.
And we have a miracle for you in this segment. We have with us Miss Lee Ann Miracle with Pointe Marie. And if you do not know what or where Pointe Marie is, you're going to want to, because they have so much fun going out there.
That's right.
But Betsy, I want you to tell me a little bit first about some of these gems that Leanne and I have been spying down here from our favorite Selassie
Well,
jewelry.
we're kicking off LSU season, right? And so I've just been stuck on LSU fight songs and all types of music related to LSU. You can see I have on my purple, my gold. I'm ready for the season. Our sponsors, Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts, have shared with us some purple, gold, and a little bit of extra. There's a hammered bracelet. If you look right there, it's got the cutout of Louisiana. They do that in silver, and they do that in 14 karat gold. There's an oyster ornament that's hand painted. There is also an amethyst ring or two, and there's also a citrine ring or two, and there's a little bee with a topaz in it. And let me tell you, our friends at Selassie's Jewelry and Fine Gifts, you can find them on Facebook. You can go to their website, and you can give them a call, order a gift, and have a gift wrap. But here's the best part. If you tell them that you heard it or saw it on Rock It Right with Betsy and Kay, you're going to get 20% off whatever you buy. And they've got some other really wonderful special deals. So that Louisiana bracelet, there's an even bigger discount for you, and you can get that monogrammed and have a message on the inside. So Stuart and Renee Selassie, thank you for sponsoring and making our show possible, and we are so grateful to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I went shopping in there the other week, and I picked out a whole lot of things for presents for me. I'm just going to tell all the men in my life, my husband and 2 sons that are here
That's
in town,
at least 4
to go
gifts,
shop
husband
for
and
me.
3 sons.
Yeah,
At least 4
yeah.
gifts.
So I got pictures of it. So I'm going
right.
to send one to each of them. Yeah.
Christmas list.
Yeah, that's right. Christmas shopping.
It's nice you're giving me those for appearing here today.
I know, that was
really cool.
And it's got the bag and everything.
Well, hey, we are giving you this, Liam, because it is officially fall. Because the first day of fall was this week, and these are some, fall-looking things. So
I'll try one in a minute.
All
Those look
right. Well, I'm
great.
going to let you talk first,
Well,
so
I
that you don't
can't
have a
talk with
mouthful.
food in my mouth.
Look,
know
what
it.
Leanne's got planned is better than pumpkin spice to a
She
Southern
does.
Belle.
Oh,
She's got
my
so many
goodness.
cool things planned at Pointe Marie.
Yes. So first of all, in case folks are listening, they're going, Pointe Marie, I haven't heard of that, or where is that located to where all this fun is going to be happening? Tell about the place, Leanne.
Pointe Marie is located on River Road, just across from LaBerge Casino and Hotel. We're just west of there, toward LSU from them. Easy to find us. If you can find the casino, look the other direction. We're the big white stuff. Not
Right.
hard to find.
And there's properties there for people to
Beautiful
live in.
homes of all shapes and
Fabulous.
sizes.
And Leanne, you would give folks a tour of the property, right? I mean, with
Well,
a little comedic act along with it.
I have been known to tell a few jokes on my tour.
Yes, yeah.
That is, I think, one of my favorite things to do.
Yes.
But if you come see me, I can give you a tour of the village that we built. And it's a beautiful place. It's not like anything that I think you'll find anywhere else, but it is like all the small towns and villages across Louisiana and really all across America. We all need wonderful little places to call home. And there's no better place than Pointe Marie to call home.
I think you said that right.
Beautifully.
And a great time for people to check out Pointe Marie is all these fun activities y'all have planned for the fall.
Absolutely.
We don't want to run out of time before we can tell you about all of them, because there's a whole list of stuff. So starting with this weekend,
It's a
Miss
long
Leanne.
list. Every Thursday we have food trucks. So if you don't know what's for dinner on Thursday at 5 o'clock, just swing by, because we've got food trucks that are slinging something wonderful every day. We have Bluen's Cafe that's there every day, all day long. So you can get
So you don't have to live there. You don't have to live there to swing through and pick up dinner.
We
Just
want you
saying.
to come visit us. So in addition to that, starting Thursday, we have the food trucks. Friday, we have a concert with Parish County Line.
They're great.
If you follow
They're
us on
awesome.
Facebook, you'll see all the events. You can get tickets for everything. Then on Saturday, thank God LSU is back.
Yes, Lord.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
having a viewing party. You too. I better see you there. I've
You
got
will see us
wristbands
there.
for you. We're going to have food and fun and fancy tents and VIP stuff. And
So if
it'll be
someone's
great.
saying, because there's no tailgating out at LSU this
That's
year,
right.
and if someone says, man, I'm missing my tailgating experience, you're really close, how is that working? Let's talk about it, because you told me about tents with TVs and...
We've got all the fun stuff that you're going to want. You can go online, buy a ticket, and you can come and just hang out and buy food from the food trucks that are there. Watch the LSU game on a big screen. Enjoy an afternoon. The kids will have things to play on. Ninja Fit will have their obstacle course, and who knows? There's an inner ninja in me. I may get on the ninja course.
All right,
So there's a little something for everybody there.
That's right.
And we're going to have these tailgates every football game. Whether it's home or away, it's going to be going on.
And so the residents don't mind this.
The residents are loving it.
Yeah,
They get to
absolutely.
drive their golf cart up there or walk up, and then they get to walk home.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
wonderful. No traffic. It's perfect.
That's right.
Absolutely. But if folks have not checked out Point Marie, there's a beautiful green space soon as you come onto the property with a big stage area, which I'm assuming that's where the big screen
Yeah.
TV might be housed.
Point
and-
Marie Square has a bandstand that's huge right there on a little hill. Then we have a 1,000 square foot screen pavilion for our VIPs. We have two of the most beautiful bathroom structures you'll ever see. It's fun to-
Beautiful bathrooms.
It's not like
You can't
porta
get that at
potties
Tiger
for y'all.
Stadium.
Just saying.
That's right. You
You
can't
know-
get that at Tiger Stadium.
And
Nope.
we have plenty of space in these days of COVID when we need to stay away from each other.
We
We've
can
got-
be 6 feet apart.
We
huh?
can be 6 feet apart as much as you need to there.
Yeah.
So we've got plenty of space for all that. Now we have these every game. We'll have the tailgate events. We've got Ninja Fit. We've got other concerts coming. We've got some fella named CJ and Brent are going to play on Halloween.
On
I don't know if
Halloween,
y'all have heard
I
of him.
love it. Yeah, so
Kate
they had
loves
such a
Halloween.
grand time playing there last year in the pavilion, and it did rain, but
it was
man,
wonderful.
everybody just kind of got in the pavilion or underneath the outside, and it was fabulous.
But you got to tell people who might not be familiar who CJ and Brent are.
Okay, so CJ Solar is my son, and he's a songwriter in Nashville, and Brent Anderson is also a hit songwriter in Nashville. They have both had #1 songs that you're going to recognize. So
Absolutely.
CJ wrote Up Down by Morgan Wallen and Florida Georgia Line. Brent's big song is...
Well, he's
He's
done a
done-
lot of Brad Paisley songs.
Oh, he's
too.
Lonely Tonight,
Yeah.
and you might catch, that was a duet between
I'm Still
Blake
a Guy.
Shelton.
That's one of Brad's songs. I'm still a guy.
They were so entertaining last time. It
yeah.
was.
Well, they have a fan base here,
It's
and they're
huge.
from here, so.
They're a big draw, so we'll have a big crowd for them.
It will
too.
be fun, and I like the fact that it's on Halloween, and we're going to have lots of boozy, fun stuff.
We are gonna have
we're
booze.
in the planning on it.
Booze and booze. of all
Booze
sorts.
and booze. Maybe some Halloween LSU, like we'll play like we're at Bingle Bells, but go like 1,000% on the
Can
crazy.
you tell she loves a good time?
It's
She
gonna
loves a
be
good
fun.
time.
It's going to be fun.
We're going to have a great time all the time. So if anybody just follows us on Facebook or checks out our website, pointmarie.com, you can see all the events we have going on, these things and more, and you can come see the wonderful homes.
Well, let's run down the list and hear
let's
some
look-
of these other
well,
things
you
so
talked
people can
about
kind of
some
make
these,
their
but
plan.
let's talk about one that's coming up, the Wine on Point.
What's the
Yeah,
date?
you know, that is going to be October the 16th. And, of course, the Football on Point And it's all at Point Marie on the Facebook page, and you get links to tickets. Let's talk a little bit about the wine on Point.
The wine event, they'll have some different wines for you to taste and test, and some different food items that go with those, and tell you a little bit about them. I know nothing about wine except for the pretty labels, so I'm looking forward to
a pretty
learning
label.
a
It's
few
kind of
things.
like when you bet at the horse races and you like the horse's name and you go for it. Same thing with wine.
We'll have
I'm
to
kind of
talk.
a label picker myself.
I'll teach you better about the horses.
All right, sounds
And
good.
then the Baton Rouge Bourbon
I
Society.
saw that bourbon. If you like your stuff harder than wine, they got the Bourbon Society bottle share.
That's right. Bring a bottle and share, and
And you just
everybody
pass it
try
around. No, I'm kidding.
So
that was pre-COVID.
So you can sip and saunter. You can sip, walk around, enjoy,
That's right.
enjoy. And I love the idea of people being able to from their porch or just walk in the neighborhood and know everybody that they live around, and then meet new friends that come to the events.
That's really great. And then I saw you've also got Cooking on Point with Jada Cody.
That's right. He's going to come out there and cook something wonderful. Whatever it is, it'll be wonderful.
Yes.
And I
it'll
can't
be
wait
fun.
for that. I can't wait. He's a hoot to watch cook. He's
Awesome.
great.
Well, you hadn't seen me cook yet, Leanne.
Well, when are we going to have Cooking with Kay?
That's right.
I don't know. I think we ought to have Cooking with Kay.
We can do that. Y'all can do your show from there. We can do Cooking with
Oh,
Kay.
now we're
Oh,
talking.
we're talking.
Anytime
We were
you're
talking
ready,
about some live shows, so yeah.
I'm ready for you. Anytime.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun.
We just need to get some folks to come out and see us, and they can find a new home, they can find a new lot, and I can help you build a new house, whatever you want to do.
Absolutely. Well, I'm thinking if people go out there, they're not going to want to leave. I'm just saying.
That's right.
And Leanne is the best tour person ever. But you can catch me and Betsy at a lot of these events, and we want to make sure that you go to pointmarie.com, or best yet, their Facebook page at Point Marie. Look at all these great events. See what you want to go to.
Something
I
for
want to go
everybody.
to them all. So if you're going to go out there, I'm sure you're going to see me and Betsy hanging out at some of those. Thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
Miss
you for
Lee
having
and
me.
Miracle.
Everybody needs a miracle.
That's right. Everybody needs a miracle. That's right.
For sure. And so up next, we're going to talk with Helping Hands. Find out more about Helping Hands, a new program launched by Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts, in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
I was diagnosed October 19th. I immediately started with a multitude of scans, and then I was having an 8-hour surgery. My biggest concern was my family and being able to see me come home every day and know everything is going to be okay. I felt comfortable that I was being treated by some of the best. There were some scary points along the way, but it's just kind of like been a little blip in the road.
Money, wellness, fun. Rocket Right Radio takes you all across Louisiana and the nation with guests who live life to the fullest.
I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes.
I'm Dr. Kay Solar.
You're gonna love it.
Join us every week when we cover
Everything under the sun.
Live and learn with the Wright sisters.
Politics.
health,
Music and entertainment.
local agnet.
Rocket Right Radio. You're gonna love it.
Hello guys, it's Debbie. It's time. I've got a brand new location. 10510 Airline Highway, Baton Rouge, next to After 5 Tuxedos. We have the perfect spot to get all your wedding and formal wear needs. Come see our one-of-a-kind name brand and get great prices. With 30 years experience, the best customer service anywhere. It's Debbie's Bridal, Airline Highway, Baton Rouge. See you soon.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore our state. Fill her up, then try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks, or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways. Louisiana's a trip. Take one today.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaStaycation.com.
The Rocket Right Show. I'm Dr. Kay Solar in the house, still with Hurricane Betsy Barnes.
That's right.
And
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. And our medical segment is brought to you each week by Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, and we're so excited to have with us Miss Denise Bradford,
Thank you.
who is the Director of Cancer Navigation with Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. And you're going to be telling us about this great new online tool for patients to use called Helping Hands. So let's talk about that a little bit.
So many times when our patients are diagnosed, they have so many friends and family members who want to help. And it can be a little overwhelming. They don't really know what they need help with right away. Some patients are uncomfortable asking for help, and it just can be very overwhelming.
Yeah.
So Mary Bird Perkins is very pleased to announce that we have developed a website and registry for patients to access and be able to list what they need help with, and then their circle of friends that they only invite their circle of friends, can go on and say, I can help with this and I can help with that.
What a great idea.
Because,
Fantastic.
Truly, people don't like to ask for help. They feel like they're infringing on someone, even when they do need the help. So if they can put that out there, and they have family members and friends who want to help them, they kind of know what they really do need. And
But articulating is difficult because you're very emotional when you have a cancer diagnosis. You're going through treatment, you don't feel well, but if somebody can just write down kind of what they need, it's such a great opportunity for their friends to really contribute. And they need it, but they just don't feel up to really doing one more thing, making one more request.
Right. So that website is helpinghandsmbp.com, and this is fairly recent, right?
Yes.
I mean, when did y'all launch
Yes.
this?
We were going to launch it in March, but things changed.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
we officially launched it about a week ago.
Okay.
So our marketing department has put together some beautiful flyers that my team puts in the folders for our patients. We are able to help them walk it through. It's very quick and easy. The patient, and quite frankly, often their family member, will sign up. You go on that helpinghandsmbp.com, sign up on that website. The registry is very simple. It's quick, easy, and there's no cost. And so the friends and families that you invite to help you with your task, we call them supporters.
That
I
is
think
such a
that's
great idea.
awesome. And it's hard to explain this, but I think we have some B-roll footage that explains exactly how this program works. Can we roll that, guys?
So many times, patients are asked by friends or family members how they can help, but may have a difficult time thinking on the spur of the moment, and sometimes unexpected needs for assistance occurs. Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, is pleased to share a new way to provide support for patients. The Helping Hands Registry is an online service that lets cancer patients' circle of friends and family members conveniently offer a helping hand. It's quick and easy to set up, and there is no cost involved. After patients quickly set up their account, they can invite friends and loved ones, known as supporters, to view the task patients need assistance with. Patients are able to easily create tasks such as yard maintenance, transportation assistance, or pet care. This allows patients to select which task would be most impactful to their quality of life and easily reach out to their support system. Supporters are then able to view which tasks need to be done on specific dates and times. They are then able to claim a task that they would like to complete. This service is provided as part of a gift by Mary Bird Perkins Board President and philanthropist Art Favre to the Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Foundation to help pioneer innovative and creative solutions that could benefit the thousands of patients the Cancer Center serves. For more information, please email navigators@marybird.com.
Wow.
I think that was a great explanation of that, because when you're doing things on the computer, it's hard to go, how does that exactly work? So I think, when patients put, it's kind of like a wish list of things, and like you said, a lot of times they're having a hard time even thinking about themselves. So their family members put this up, and then they invite people. Now, are they inviting people through those folks get an email?
Yes.
Is that how that works?
Their supporters get an email, and the email will have the list of wish list, the task that the patient has requested them to do. The good thing is that they may want somebody to cook dinner for them. Well, I may not be a good cook, but I certainly can come over and bring your garbage can out. So the family and friends can do the task that they're best at. So that's how they do. They go on the email. They get an email invitation. They accept the invitation, and then that accesses the wish list, and they can attach themselves to the task they feel they can do, and it's able to help the patient that way.
What a great idea. And coworkers. Sometimes coworkers want to help, but they don't want to intrude, and they're not close enough to really be in and out of your home, but they want to do something to show their support for you.
Yes. Well, and certainly with the COVID, this is a way that they can reach out for help, be very distant. There's no communication face to face. It's all on the website.
Absolutely.
They can bring what they need to their home, drop it off at the front door, contactless delivery, and off they go.
Yes. I mean, are you seeing that patients' needs are increasing, during the pandemic? Because even if they felt like it, maybe they were able to go out before, but because their immune system is suppressed for treatment, they probably feel really leery about even walking the dog.
Yeah,
pretty
really
much.
Especially at the beginning when we were on our lockdown, our patients, the only thing they did was come in for their treatments. And that's all they did, and they would say, this is the only time I get out the house. So this gives them the opportunity to have some communication and still be able to stay in their home. So so those needs really helps with their quality of life, because they're able to ask for help but still stay very safe.
Absolutely.
One of the questions that comes to mind is, even if somebody doesn't live right in Baton Rouge, this still applies to people that live outside and away from Baton Rouge, because you treat people all over the region.
Yes.
And then this wish list could be accessed by people. You don't have to be right here in Baton Rouge.
Right.
You could be anywhere in the state or even across the Gulf Coast if you're getting treatment at Mary Bird Perkins.
Correct. Yeah.
So now, how did y'all come up with this idea?
What was said in the video, there's the Art Farr Generous Donation, and out of that came the Farr Family Award. And it really looks at innovation and creativity within Mary Bird Perkins across the Gulf region. So every year, Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake, team members, physicians can ask for a grant for something they have thought of. So the marketing department and the navigation department together worked on this grant and were awarded this grant.
That's awesome. And now, if you said you were getting out the word to the patients, because this is brand new. But if somebody happens to be hearing this on our show, and they said, "Wow, I hadn't heard about that just yet," what would they need to do?
The best way is to contact navigators at marybird.com. Or you can call us at 225-215-1126. One of the people in the navigation department will get in touch with you. We can facilitate getting you that pamphlet and getting you connected to how to access the website and join the registry.
That's great. And so we're going to make sure that we share that video that y'all saw with the instructions on our Facebook page at Rocket Right Radio, in case folks want to watch it and to see exactly how it does work. But have you already had some patients, even though it's brand new, start using this?
We've had one or two patients start using it, and
I will have to say that some people are not as computer literate as others.
Right.
So that's great you have that clip. It's step by step. It is not difficult for them to see, but it has been helpful. They have been able to reach out to friends and family who can help them, again, in this special time, they say socially distanced, but still be able to help their loved one. So yes.
That sounds, that
Y'all
is such
think
an amazing
of everything.
thing.
Mary Bird Perkins thinks of everything to make it easy to just get your treatment and then have the support that you need. I mean, it's really just so kind and thoughtful, just so many different ways through the arts program and the other programs that they have, in addition to great treatment.
Well, in addition to the great treatment, you have to be able to take care of yourself in numerous other ways, which a lot of times people don't realize. It's so much more than just going to your treatment appointment to be able, to battle cancer.
Yes. And we're thrilled that you came to the show, back to the show because you've been our guest before to share this, and it's so new. Thank you for coming to announce that.
Thank you for inviting us, and again, please reach out to us at the contact information, and we'd be happy to facilitate any patient and their family to access this wonderful, wonderful project.
Well, we're going to have you back because we're going to have to hear the success about how it is actually being utilized, since it is so brand new right now. But that's a great thing. We're always excited to share the new and innovative things that's going on at Mary Bird Perkins.
But happy to come and do a follow-up and share some wonderful stories.
That sounds great. And so we want to make sure that y'all got the website. It is helpinghandsmbp.com. You can email any question to navigators@marybird.com. We're going to have that up on our website. Thank you so much, Miss Denise Bradford.
Thank you.
And Betsy, up next.
Well, up next, we are going to have Tony Acord. And once you hear his voice once, you're never going to forget it. And if you've ever heard it, you're going to know exactly what he's talking about because you've obviously been to an auction. So Tony
talks faster than I do.
He is going to be auctioning off downtown Zachary in the historic district. Homes, contents, collectibles, heirlooms. You just won't believe until he'll be here in just a second to talk about it. So hang tight, and we'll be right back with Rocket Right.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. I've had my fair share of experiences with disasters, and I know Louisiana's helping one another is as much a part of our culture as gumbo and Mardi Gras. When it comes to disasters, you can help your community most by getting trained as a volunteer to help with the disaster recovery. For more information about this, visit the websites below and be prepared.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Exiles from what you ask? Exiled from the radio. But now, we're on your television.
I'm Bill Profita, he's Kevin Gallagher, and they kicked us to the curb.
But we're back.
We are back with Exiles Television on the Pelican Broadcasting Network. We're going to bring you the newsmakers. We're also going to take your calls and give you great information. It's going to be the best damn radio show on television.
Look for it on your cable system or download the app, PelicanSportsTV.com.
500, but a good 4, but a good 300, a good 200, a good 2. I got 100 and a half, 175, but a good 200, a good 200. I'm Tony Acord with Southern Airs Auction Company, inviting you to attend our historic auction in downtown Zachary, October 3rd and 4th. We're liquidating the contents of the Zachary Downtown Historic District, biggest auction I've ever seen. Visit our website, southernairs.com, or our Facebook page at Southern Airs Auction.
I had a meeting with Dr. Barfield, and it kind of just hit me. it probably is cancer. After the surgery, I wasn't scared anymore. I was looking forward to getting started with chemo. Not one time did I get a nurse in a bad mood. I was here for 5 hours at a time, and I did not dread coming. To get people from around the country to come to Baton Rouge, that says a lot right there. That this place is cutting edge.
And we're back with Rocket Right. We are so glad that you could join us. We want to introduce you to somebody. If you have never met Tony Acord with Southern Airs Auction, you are in for a treat. You're in for a treat because Tony has seen it all and sold it all. And
including my stuff.
Including your stuff. Mm-hmm. So you've sold stuff, I bought stuff. I need to probably sell some stuff. So all the stuff you might have in your garage, your attic, whatever it is, somebody wants it. But let me tell you something. It's go big or go home with Tony Acord and Southern Airs Auction because he is going to auction downtown Zachary in the historic district. Tell us about that.
Whether you knew it or not, Zachary had a historic district. They had 5 antebellum homes. And in these 5 antebellum homes, what they had done is filled them full of antiquities for the 1800s to the 1920s and 30s.
Wow.
In these homes, you could go through for free and look at the merchandise that was in there. It was set up absolutely if you would walk into a home in 1880.
Like they just went to church and didn't come back.
Didn't come back. I mean, they even got fake food on the table. And,
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And it's everything from Victorian to Millard to Deco to, I mean, it pretty much covers a wide variety. They decided they wanted to turn it into money. It was a big debt on the city to keep these homes up.
Sure.
And what they've done is, I mean, Zachary, don't get upset. What they've done is decided to make this a restaurant area that they're going to put restaurants in. They've already got gift shops. Magnolia Cafe from St. Francisville.
Oh.
They've opened up in this new district.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is liquidate the contents of these antebellum homes that were donated to the city of Zachary. And we're going to actually sell that day, because other ones are sold, we're going to actually sell 2 of the antebellum homes. Now,
So people could cart that off. I mean, or not really cart that off, but somebody will come scoop up that house and take it to wherever they want. No.
It's going to stay there in the historic district.
Got it.
So it could be a business. It could be a bed and breakfast. It could be something else.
So you're not, I've seen a lot of comments on Facebook that, great, we're selling downtown Zachary's history. No, we're not. The antebellum homes are still going to be there. It's just that I bet you 3 out of 4 people I talked to had no idea that even existed in Zachary.
Right.
Now they're going to be able to, and wait a minute, let's be honest, no offense, millennials could care less about antiquities. I mean, it's the truth.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but I bet you that the majority really don't care. So what they're going to do now is utilize that district to be able to have restaurants, and Magnolia Fields opened up a restaurant / wedding chapel. And it's going to be downtown Zachary. It's going to be really neat. They also have a doll shop that they've opened up, antebellum dolls, and it's really going to be a great thing.
Well, and live music. They could have live music
there.
there.
They already have that.
Yeah.
What they've done is built a huge gazebo that we're going to utilize for the auction, and they're going to have downtown events in Zachary. I think it's a unbelievably great idea. But let me add this in, Miss Betsy. It's going to be the only one that the guest talks more than the host. But sorry about that.
No, go ahead.
It's all right.
You know the railroad depot?
Yes.
The antique railroad depot? We're selling the contents of it.
Wow.
Railroad lanterns, form tables.
Anyone who's
so
a railroad
popular.
collector.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Then they got the, what they done is took the McHugh house, and in Zachary, in the early 1900s, they had an old general store. So what the McHugh home had done, what they done is took this general store and they replicated it just like it was in the 1800s. Well, it's full of stuff. I mean, it's got projectors and it's got Coke signs. And I mean, to imagine us on Saturday and Sunday liquidating contents of 4 antebellum homes The antique barn that's full. Let me tell you one thing I thought was pretty cool in there. Never seen one except that I saw in a book. It's an antique from the 1840s and 50s filet gumbo press, where the slaves used to make filet gumbo.
Wow.
And, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that's in it. Hit and miss motors. You know the old water buckets that used to have wooden, right?
Right.
I mean, water buckets, when they carried water, they didn't have metal, right?
Right.
In 33 years, I've never sold a wooden original water bucket in my auction. Not one. There's 40 in here.
Whoa.
And I've never sold one.
So if you love anything that Chip and Joanna Gaines have had on their show, there's going to be tons of that. If you want to redecorate, there's going to be anything and everything. I collect antique sterling silver and certain types of depression glass and brilliant cut glass. Yeah, there's so much of that in those homes of that period that they just don't make it, and people don't register it when they get married anymore. Things are a little more practical. You've got everything to make a very elaborate home and very affordably because it's at an auction.
Yeah, you know, Betsy, talking about that, and I hear this all the time, because we also have an auction house in Denham, right?
Yes.
Southern Airs Auction, and we liquidate estates we liquidated a lot of your stuff.
A lot of my stuff. All the big stuff my husband said it was not going to be
By the way,
packed to
you
our other
almost
house.
killed me.
I know, taking that one piece out. They don't make heavy furniture like that these
If I had
days.
sold it for what it weighed, we'd all got rich. But realistically, we have auctions all the time. I get comments that say, "Well, I love this piece, but the only auction they've ever seen is on television," right?
Right, and there's TV shows that are so popular about it, but you can come and do this and take a piece of history with you or change the inside of your house. But I can tell you, dealers are welcome. You want to get there early, you want to go see.
Dealers will be there.
Yeah, dealers are going to be there, probably from all across the country, because you actually do buy estates from all over the country, bring them down,
All
and then
over the world.
auction. Yeah,
I mean, I get estates in from, of course, I look for the deals now.
of course, we all do. We all do look for a deal.
It's a deal.
Because I have to flip it and make it worth handling. But we get stuff from Argentina. I'm talking about regular auction. Argentina, England, Egypt, all over the United States. Big supply I get out of Chicago because I have pickers there. And they buy up and then send it to me and sell it. So we do tons of that. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this Zachary auction, I love auctions that has an historic, it means something to the state and the city.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, it does. And I want to see people come out and get something. It's going to be fun. Let me tell you, my Know Your Fields is going to cater. If you want beer and wine, they're going to have it. They're going to have a menu.
All right, so you're going to encourage people to have a lot of that so that they buy a lot.
I'm thinking the more people might imbibe in the alcohol, the more they might get loose with the wallet.
Yeah, I'm thinking that happens.
That's why we're bringing the cops too.
Yeah.
So when they go to pay out, they go, I didn't spend that much. But realistically, you're right. Honest to God, it is fantastic. I mean, I've seen stuff in here that I've only seen in books before, and it really means a lot to be able to do this. I'm blessed by the town of Zachary awarding me the bid on the contract.
Yes.
I'm excited to do it. We make it fun, Betsy.
Oh, you do. I've been to quite a few of his auctions.
Well, let's talk about, since people are going, well, when is that? And what time does it start? What time do I need to get there?
Okay.
To be the first dibs.
Thank you for asking. What I left out here. Friday, October 2nd.
Okay.
At 5 o'clock until 7 o'clock.
Okay.
We're going to honor CDC protocol, which means if you can't social distance, you got to wear a mask.
Yes.
So, but because we're going to have people previewing, right?
Right.
Well, during previewing, when they register in, they're going to have to wear their mask. But we got so much area for them that they're not going to have to be on top of other people. So if you're concerned about social distancing and COVID, I get it, then you're going to have the opportunity to stand wide and far away from everybody or sit with your friends. You know, bring your own chair, bring your glass boxes. You know, we'll have people there to help you load up. It's Friday, October 2nd, 5 to 7 is a preview. 4650 Main Street. Saturday morning we'll open up at 9 o'clock for preview. First item will be sold at 10 o'clock. We will run Saturday, as long as it takes to liquidate 3 antebellum homes, a barn. I mean, but we move fast.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you talk fast, move fast. Yeah.
I don't know if I move that fast.
Okay.
But my guys do, right?
They do.
So Sunday, we're going to liquidate on Old Scenic Highway what they call the Anison House. And it's absolutely packed full. So we're going to sell it Sunday. So it's 2 days, a lot of stuff. You're never going to see this much stuff again. I've been doing it for 33
Not
years.
in Louisiana, not all at once.
No, not at one collection.
Yeah.
Like this.
I actually went to the Rosedown Plantation auction, and that was like 2 days, but they didn't have nearly as much as what you have.
No, but we're going to move quickly. We're going to make it a lot of fun. Don't be timid to come out to an auction. I promise you, if, they say, well, I don't want to accidentally scratch my nose and buy something.
You don't do it like that.
No, trust me, I know the difference. So come out, drink some wine, drink some beer if you want to. Personally, I don't do it, but my wife does. But she can't have any till the sales open. Yeah. But we're going to make it a lot of fun, and I just thank y'all for having me on here.
Well, thanks for being with us.
Very seldom do I get to sit between two beautiful blondes.
Oh, well, you're
very
too
kind.
kind.
Let me tell you something. I feel honored.
Well, I want to know, for those that have never been to an auction, we don't have much time left, give some quick novice auction goers tips.
Okay,
a couple
when
of quick
you get
tips.
there, you're going to register in and get a buyer's card. We're going to preview and let you look. We're going to bring the items out for you to see, so there won't be a confusion of what you're buying. If you went and looked at that china cabinet or that bookcase and that's what you want, then we're gonna bring it out. It won't be a confusion. The only thing you got to remember in an auction is sometimes we may have a situation where we go times the money. But I'll reiterate that at auction. If we have 6 items the same, we may sell them 1/6 times the money. So if you pay $10, it costs you $60. Make sense?
Got it.
But
Yes.
I will reiterate that when it comes up.
So
All right.
give us a little auction talk.
Yeah, we got just a little bit
You
here.
got to have a little bit.
Got just a little bit, and then we'll give them the website.
I'll go 7.5, I'll go 10, 12 and a half, I'll go 15, I'll go 17 and a half. I enjoyed being on here, y'all.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
That's right.
And here, I'm going to try this. All right.
Doctor and auctioneer. Are you
He is
kidding me?
about like my handwriting. I just
Is she doing
what I
what?
scribble.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I'm going to say. But we're going to say this where you can understand it. If you're going to rock it,
make sure you rock it right. With Southern
Woo!
Airs Auction, southernairs.com. Go check it out.
SouthernAirs.com, Facebook, Southern Airs Auction.
That's right.
All
We're
right.
going to see you in Zachary.
Yes.
Absolutely.
October 3rd and 4th. Be there.
Thank y'all.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
See what?
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.